the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Minnesota Timberwolves with a Game 3 opportunity.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical junction for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's
打烂你们呐
Williams in the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. You look at Minnesota. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. But when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotation is quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by LeBron.
Big time swat, LeBron James. Taking his presence down.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Williams.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Edwards' shot is good.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams against LeBron. They need this. And Williams, here we go. Back to Dort. Hartenstein with it. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Hartenstein's got his second bucket tonight. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Here's James. Shot is good off the back rim and in. James has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
James doesn't go for him. Thunder trailing by 7. It's Williams with the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And finished off by Edwards.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And the goal against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Williams.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Thunder have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
但主场哨哎，
Keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Williams driving inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, Williams found the penetration and then committed to the drive completely.
Caruso against Doncic. Angle right side. Fades away. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. From deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Edwards has been leading the chart. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, add to your total and hurry.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. James is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Edwards, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous.
操，主场上 HA。
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Williams finds Wiggins. Here's Edwards. And he finishes.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
3分50。
Shines checked in for
记住
Oklahoma.
爆点了，各位，
Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe.
记住爆点，各位。
A minute and a half gone here in the
不
second
被分
quarter.
析一个大
How
码。
about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Here's Edwards. The Thunder pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
James looking around. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Now that looked easy. Two of the easy.
249。
points for LeBron James in this ball game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And Gobert kicks to Doncic. Gobert with a screen for Doncic. 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. And slammed dunk by Gobert.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate.
Brandon!
It's a advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic.
Hey, my
Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 total.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 20. Doncic outside. A 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Here's Randall. Shoots over Holmgren. That's good from Randall on the assist by Doncic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Really. Well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And Edwards with the stop.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Gobert. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Seeing how things are shaking down for the that is more than enough of a...
而且老鹰是真的打得过骑士的，这叫热火他妈的白给。
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half.
谁拿球就
The
给
4 and
你
the
干。
5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Williams can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Doncic.
怎么是给当
They get it back. For three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's such a polished shooter.
Yeah.
These kinds of opportunities, well, he's going to burn you.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
哇靠！你看到了吗？你看到了吗？
And they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
太扯，太扯，太扯！
The first free throw is good.
要把这个关掉，真是太怪了。我最后再改改。
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. For three, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
还得是撸豆。
Over in the corner, Williams. He blocks it again.
The blocks keep coming, and that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
Time and time again, he is bailed. There's another block.
And it seems like every time a shot's gone up, he's been there to send it away. What a defensive performance.
And believe it or not, he's now set a new franchise record for blocks in a playoff game.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just
I
let
campo
Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
Surprised we didn't see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strengths.
And these fans
Oh, 你太虚哦！
to the force he's put it on.
He set a new franchise record for block shots in a playoff game. And this crowd couldn't be more excited. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gobert with the block.
真的不知道为什么不上狗贝尔。
Start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
我把狗贝尔交易到湖人。
Stifling effort on defense needs another look.
我需要狗贝尔。
Well, they didn't make it this
然
far
后我又
by
不回
giving
来。
up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Thunder shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's on target from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Thunder with the rebound.
不会拉翻
And
到
you。can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Gobert。
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
And Gobert throws it to
Look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
to the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
还
And
是
the
在看
dunk
回
by
放。
Hartenstein.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
LeBron kicks to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Goes up on the wing. Thunder
好
with
像
the
也可以高
rebound.
二。
Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams with the ball. Over Edwards. And the shot is good.
我靠 ，Anthony Edwards，come on！
Williams has got 11.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
Now Doncic, 13 points in the game. Here's Randall from 16 feet away. He cans it. He's got 8.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for... That was incredible.
This is what James...
第3节50秒。
does, scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. Here's Doncic. Randall outside. Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Williams. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here's Gobert. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Timberwolves ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Doncic in at the 1. So that's a 1 for Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Gobert！ 哎呦，Gobert呀，你怎么在这边过气了？Gobert呀，来看这个 LeBron， 卡鲁索，有，卡鲁索，还有这个盖。
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
看那个Gobert呀 ，LeBron， 50那球啊，没有劲儿啊，怎么讲啊，兄弟？让我出一首新单曲，跳。哎呦，Gobert呀，你们在做什么？但我在女人受伤。就是买 T， 干嘛受伤？这么正？想看狗贝扣篮的加一，快！加一火鸡肉饭，加一火鸡肉饭。啊，狗贝是废什么啦？
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shot clock at 3. That's good. Assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
Williams' shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Gobert.
要吗？什么？哎，这种东西。完成一场比赛，让先发5人都拿下2位数得分。有呢，奖杯。我在 KD 2可以拿到奖杯啊！啊，这个在干嘛了？就是补开就好了。说每个都是狗背。哦，有狗背就干嘛？又不是每个都是哎呦的狗背呀！小 Q， 小 Q。
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys; they're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Driving to the basket.
哇塞，路多！
When Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket, not many people want to get in his way.
你们看一招，你们看一招 ，H 有多烂！
Gilgeous Alexander against Doncic. And the rebound goes to
看
the
那个我竟然
front.
没想到。
There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Williams.
我被
Caruso against James. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
什么东西？哎呀！
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Williams.
Wow, nice one.
By Williams.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory.
跟你们说，爱德华要打手，他每一球都运球到这里，然后挡拆，然后切进来，只要是这样就好了，是不是这样就得分了？守得住才火啊！现在薛又在那个当。
Absolutely, the block total, Greg, speaks for itself. An all-time great playoff performance.
He's been robotic down there as a shot-blocking machine, just sending everything back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Gilgeous Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves, tricky to defend.
第4节0。1分钟嘛，1分钟。我被杀了 ，much go。盖3球。
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous Alexander against Doncic.
哇塞，这个没有进。
Target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Edwards.
哇塞，却有
how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Randall with the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
James finds Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory.
But it's got to do my got. They got to do what they got to do. They got to do. God, my name is John. The boy with the teaching the mama Jabba.
Free throw's good for Williams.
Number 9 Jabba.
It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer, Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And he can't hit the second. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, much appreciated, David. That concludes this broadcast of the West.
这样才对嘛？他们这边还可以拿到6个罚球，也是很扯的。I don't wanna see the light in again go， 马拉给让我让赢成功。你看我们直接没有罚球啊！看，12个3分，这萨布丽娜射的还比我们多了，篮板完爆他们。禁区完爆啊，领先也是领爆，灌篮，哎呦，被切太多。15得分的话，3次15，他们，哦，有超准，那个是超准的。篮板26啊，19、26啊。你看他们球，哎，随便了，为了总冠军队。哦，顺便模拟那个，我们顺便模拟完了。我跟你讲，崔样真的打得赢那个骑士，结果他妈的，那个骑士是3小。你看老邦在这边还是一样拿冠军啊，老邦去哪里都拿冠军，否决球员啊，一定是老邦啊，你们是以为？看这，比沙奇尔拿最高分，宝贝，所以，哇塞，在这边也有呢。在那骗这个3分出手，场均8中3呢、啊，哎呀，这就蛮烂的。咦，所以今年冠军就是灰狼，不用热了 ，OK。我们可以把直播关掉了，可以关掉了。拜拜。